Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell, a former Top Gun pilot, now works as a U.S. Navy test pilot, more than 30 years after his time at Top Gun. One day, Rear Admiral Chester Hammer Kane decides to discontinue the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program and allocate the funds to drone programs. However, Maverick takes matters into his own hands and decides to fly the prototype to its intended speed objective, surpassing it to achieve high hypersonic speed, and ultimately destroying the prototype. As a result, Kane considers grounding Maverick for his recklessness, but instead sends him to NAS North Island to serve as a Top Gun instructor under the command of his former rival and friend, Admiral Tom Iceman Kazansky, who now commands the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Upon receiving orders from Vice Admiral Bo Cyclone Simpson and Rear Admiral Solomon Warlock Bates, Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell is tasked with training a group of elite FA-18EF Super Hornet pilots for an urgent mission. Their objective is to bomb a foreign country's unsanctioned uranium enrichment plant, which is located at the end of a canyon and is well defended by surface-to-air missiles and fifth-generation Su-57 fighters operating from a nearby air base. Maverick devises a plan for a two-pair attack with the Super Hornets, which involves flying through the canyon to reach and destroy the plant. However, the pilots, particularly Lieutenant Jake Hangman Saracen and Lieutenant Bradley Rooster Bradshaw, the son of Maverick's late best friend in Rio, Nick Goose Bradshaw, initially reject Maverick's plan. As the pilots prepare for their mission, tensions arise between Hangman and Rooster due to Hangman's lackadaisical attitude towards his teammates and Rooster's overly cautious approach. However, the pilots begin to rally around Maverick as they observe his impressive skills. Maverick also reconnects with his former girlfriend, Penny Benjamin, and confides in her about Rooster's mother, who had prevented him from pursuing his dreams of flying. Maverick also has a heartfelt meeting with Iceman, who is suffering from throat cancer and communicates primarily through typing. Iceman passes away shortly thereafter, and the pilots attend his funeral where missing man formation is performed. Following Iceman's death, Cyclone removes Maverick as the team's trainer and implements less risky parameters for the mission. However, Maverick takes matters into his own hands and flies the original, more challenging course without permission, proving that it can be done. Cyclone reluctantly appoints Maverick as the new strike leader. Maverick chooses the mission team and pairs himself with Phoenix and her WSO Bob, while Rooster is paired with Payback and his WSO Fanboy. Hangman and the remaining pilots are put on standby. The team launches from the aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt while the guided missile cruiser USS Leyte Gulf fires Tomahawk cruise missiles to destroy the air base near the plant. The team reaches the plant and destroys it, but is attacked by surface-to-air missiles and a pair of patrolling Su-57 felons. When Rooster runs out of countermeasures, Maverick sacrifices his jet to protect him and ejects. Believing Maverick to be killed in action, the remaining aircraft return to the carrier. Against orders, Rooster turns back and saves Maverick from a Mi-24 helicopter gunship, but is shot down by another surface-to-air missile and ejects nearby. The two reunite and head towards the destroyed airbase, where they steal an F-14 Tomcat and head back to the carrier. Maverick and Rooster shoot down two intercepting Su-57s, but a third arrives as they run out of ammunition and countermeasures. Hangman arrives from standby to shoot down the Su-57, and the planes return to cheer on the carrier, where Maverick and Rooster reconcile. At some point following the mission, Maverick and Rooster collaborate on restoring a P-51 Mustang at a hangar located near the testing site where Maverick was previously stationed. Penny arrives at the hangar accompanied by her daughter Amelia, and Maverick takes Amelia on a ride in the P-51. Rooster approaches a photo board and nods at a photo of their mission's success, as well as a snapshot of his father who has passed away and a younger Maverick.